It's now time for the #1 podcast at iHeartRadio. It's Your House is Key, the podcast that opens the door to your dream home. Hosted by the remarkable Dannel Shepard, he's your trusted guide in the world of real estate. Whether you're buying your first home, selling your current one, or simply curious about the market, this podcast is your one-stop shop for all things real estate. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host and my good friend, Dannel Shepard.
Welcome back to Your House is Key podcast, the podcast where we unlock the secrets to your next home. I'm your host. That's right. It's me, Dannel Shepard, your favorite go-to realtor in Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky, and a member of the Lazo Group Re. So thanks for tuning in. We're diving into a question that many home sellers dread, but need to face head on. Why isn't my home selling? If you had your house on the market longer than expected, don't worry. You're not alone. And there's usually a good reason behind it. We'll unpack some common factors that might cause your home to sit unsold. And how can we turn those things around? Don't worry. I'm going to help you in this episode. We're also going to explore how holiday seasons and having a tenant can affect the selling timeline of your home. We'll dive in after this break.
For all your real estate needs, make Dannel Shepard and his dedicated team, the Lazo Group at Remax Time, your favorite go-to expert. With their unmatched expertise and commitment, they'll guide you through the home buying and selling process with confidence and ease. Reach out to them today to get started, and stay tuned for more.
All right, guys, we're back. So listen, this is what I need you to do. You're going to tie up your shoestrings or your bootstraps and pull up your pants, tighten your belt, whatever those sayings say, right? No, we got to put on our adult underwear, right? Our big girl underwear, our big boy underwear. We got to sit back and face it head on. Number one, facing the problem. The biggest reason homes don't sell is pricing. Simply put it, if the price isn't right, buyers may pass by without a second thought. Yeah, we're getting dirty today. We're getting right to it. Overpricing can be tempting, especially if you made recent upgrades or how strong your emotions, right? We talked about that. Emotions ties to your home. But if your home is priced higher than comparable properties in your area, it might be the main reason why your house is not moving. You could get caught up of my neighbor did this and my neighbor did that, and down the street, they did this 10 months ago, 5 weeks ago. Well, with the right expert, with myself or a member of my team of the Lazo Group, we can address this. Consider having us, your real estate agent, do a comprehensive market analysis. But more than that, we can do a walkthrough. We can guide you. The thing is, even myself, right, as a homeowner and seller, as addressed before, I want to reiterate, there are personal feelings and emotions that you must remove from the transaction. It's all about the data, baby. Just the data. That's what we got to focus on. What are the market trends? What are recent sales, current listings, market trends to find the sweet spot together as a team, not just me telling you. And if you're not using me, it's not just your expert realtor telling you this is what it should be. It's us together coming up with a comprehensive plan to get your home the best value and a fair price while selling. Yeah. Welcome. This podcast, I told you guys, it's real, but it's great. And this is what we love and need to hear. So let's go into the next one. Presentation and curb appeal. Yeah. Hey, did you hear my curb appeal episode? Well, very briefly touch here, but there's a whole episode that talks about it. So let's dive in. First impressions are everything. If a buyer pulls up to your home and sees overgrown lawn, chipped paint, cluttered spaces, it might be a deal breaker before they even step inside. This applies to online listings too. When they look at the pictures in today's market, right? You got to understand Buyers often see your home online before in person, before they do a drive-through, before they see a sign. We know what those infamous websites are, right? All of them, including mine at yourhouseIsKey.com. Pictures go up right away. News is out right away. And what do we tell everyone? First impression is everything. So poor quality photos, dark cluttered rooms, and lack of staging can also deter interest. Spend some time sprucing up the exterior of your home. A little landscaping, a fresh coat of paint. I'm telling you guys, these things work. Some simple staging. Not all homes need staging. And you can use the furniture you have as staging. Turn a bedroom into an office. There's so much more that you could do, right? But it will make a world of difference. And don't underestimate the power of a professional photographer. First and foremost. Nowadays, I got to flat out say it. If you got a realtor and they're taking pictures by their phone, call me. Some people may not like that, but I'm going to be real. Realtors nowadays, I'm not taking a picture. If you hire me or my team member, we're not using cell phone, whether Apple, Android, or whatever other iOS are operating or whatever system you have. If they're not professional, legit, that right there is a red flag. So let's capture your house in the best picture, literally, right? In the best picture, spotlight or light as possible. Whew, had to get that one out. So number 3, we're rolling right into it, right? So let's talk about your marketing strategy. Again, it's not just my idea. It's our idea. It's a plan. Let's do this for a certain amount of days and certain time. And these photos or commercial or whatever social media, whatever the plan, we all together should agree on it. If your home isn't getting the visibility it needs, it won't attract the right buyers. Think about that. It won't attract the right buyers. The right people will skip over it. How many times have you saw something and skipped over it, or went shopping and it just shirt because it was around all these other shirts that were ugly? You just I'm gonna skip this rack, and you come back a week later like, man, where's this been? Well, guess what? It didn't attract you, right? A strong marketing plan is essential. Are you leveraging the online listing, social media, or virtual tours? You know, I have a team. Myself and my team, we do open houses. We leverage everything, even exclusive showings. If the answer is no or not enough, then it might be time to ramp up your marketing efforts, or flat out give me a call. You know how that goes, right? 513-703-0370. But honestly, in today's digital world, target online ads, engaging posts, whether it's a walkthrough, there's so much you can do to make your property stand out. And let's not forget networking. Now, it is your hired expert's job to get the word out, but while you're out as well, make sure you're talking about it. Because again, if you don't want to sell your home, why should I even want to buy it? You can't sell me on your home. So as a team, we should be working together, because how does that saying go? Teamwork makes the dream work. So there's a lot of things that could be done when it comes to the marketing strategy. So I'll cover the rest when we come back after
For
this
all
break.
your real estate needs, make Dannel Shepard and his dedicated team at the Lazo Group at Remax Time your favorite go-to experts. With their unmatched expertise and commitment, they'll guide you through the home buying and selling process with confidence and ease. Reach out to them today and get started.
All right, guys, back from the break. I know I'm giving you a lot, but here's the thing. If I don't do my job as an expert and give you the guidance that you need, then what am I here for, right? So I'd rather give it to you raw, but in a way that you can understand it, digest it, and win from it. So number 4, the holiday effect. Now, let's talk about timing. Specifically, the holiday effect. That's what I call it, right? The end of the year holiday season can be both a blessing and a curse for home sellers. On one hand, buyers during this time tend to be more serious. A lot of people hear me tell you that all the time. If it's Christmas, New Year's, or a holiday, buyers that are looking during a holiday season in the snow tend to be more serious. And on the other way, sellers tend to have it up, are really needing to sell as well. If they're house hunting instead of spending time with more family or trying to stay warm, sipping hot cocoa, they likely need to buy soon. Or the sellers need to get to their next adventure in life. On the other hand, many people put off major decisions until after the holidays, meaning less foot traffic and fewer inquiries, right? If your home goes on during the holidays, whether it's 4th of July, whether it's Memorial Day or Labor Day, consider how it's presented. You want to make sure it's tasteful, the decorations of the home, they feel cozy, they're inviting, but overdoing it may turn buyers away. It's a balance, especially in the fall, winter seasons. You want a balance of the holiday decorations, right? Also, keep in mind that there's fewer listings during this time, which on the upper hand could be less competition. But in the summertime or anytime, also factor in there's more travel during the holidays. So you could have more stale days on the market. So just keep some of these things in mind, right? There's a whole lot of variables that could take place during the holiday season. Number 5, I call it the tenant factor. So let's discuss. Let's get to it. Let's jump in, right? We've been hitting everything else head on. So why wait? So having a tenant can affect the sale of your home. If your property is currently rented out, it might limit your pool of potential buyers. Some buyers are looking for primary residency, and so the price may be right, and it may be everything that they're looking for, but they may put it off by having to wait until a lease ends or by having to negotiate with tenants. People need a home when they're looking for a primary home. So having a tenant can have a major effect. Even investors looking for rental properties might be cautious if the tenant's lease terms are not attractive or if there are concerns about the tenant turnover. Also, showings can be complicated. Some tenants may not keep it in go and show or showing ready, I would say. That condition of, having it pristine the way you like it versus how your tenant may like it may have restrictions on when a home can be shown. Or remember, we talked about the best light, the best feature, may not put your house in the best light, may not like the cleanliness. So that could have an effect on how long your house sits. As a seller, you need to work with your tenant. Hopefully you have a beautiful relationship with them to ensure the home is presentable and accessible for showings. Accessibility, everything. Is it a 24-hour notice? Is it a 48-hour notice? You'll be surprised. I've been in listings and showings where only on Tuesdays and Thursdays after 7 o'clock, or family members are doing homeschooling. And, there's so many reasons that could hinder the process on which you are trying to accomplish. So just make sure you have a roadmap. In some cases, it might not be worth negotiating with a tenant to vacate before the listing of property. You never know. Could it be worth it? Could it not be worth it? This can open up your buyer pool to those who are ready to move in immediately and could result in a faster sale. So there's so many things to think about when you have a tenant and you're trying to sell a property. I kind of touched on the last one, but number 6, flexibility and feedback. Flexibility is key. Are you making your home available for showings as convenient as possible. Have you taken the feedback seriously? If potential buyers are repeatedly pointing out the same issue, sometimes it could be the paint color or needing a repair or a certain smell in the house. Did you go and address the smell? Did you go and address the repair? Paint color, I'm not saying it needs to be addressed. What I'm saying is, are you taking heed and understanding that everybody may not be able to see past a hot pink wall or a neon orange or a bright neon green? Feedback can be a gold mine of information. Use it to your advantage or don't use it. There is a buyer for everyone. It's just, what time frame are you willing to wait to find that buyer? Use it to your advantage. It could speed up your sale. So guys, thank you for paying attention, right? So in conclusion, selling a home can sometimes feel like a marathon, and it actually is. It's not a sprint. But with the right price, presentation, marketing strategy, and a bit of flexibility, you can make your home stand out even during a busy holiday season. So if you're struggling to sell your home, don't lose hope. If you're starting the process of wanting to sell your home, either way, feel free, reach out to me or a member of the Lazo Group, and let's strategize together. I am here to help you unlock the secrets to selling your home quickly and for the best price possible. But what I will say, because I did say if you're struggling to sell, if you're currently under contract with an agent, you must talk it through with them. And if you're not in agreement, it's business. It's nothing personal. I mean, it is. Either you part ways or you work together. Then reach out to myself or a team member at the Lazo Group. 513-703-0370 or drs@yourhouseiskey.com. And we're here to help you. Because remember, your house is key. Don't forget to subscribe and follow. Look forward to hearing back from you soon. Peace.
Thanks for listening to Your House is Key with Dannel Shepard. Each week, Dannel dives into essential tips, insider secrets, and expert advice to help you navigate the exciting journey of home ownership and home selling. From understanding market trends and finding the perfect neighborhood to even securing financing, staging your home, and closing the deal, there's only one guy that gets it done. Dannel Shepard, right here at yourhouseiskey.com.